Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are cracking open one of the most beautiful fruits in the world, the pomegranate. It's so much more than just a pretty face. It's like a little treasure chest of health, with a history that's as rich as its color. But its biggest secrets? Well, they might not be where you think they are.
So, I want you to just think about that for a second. We all know and love the juicy seeds, right? But what if the real medicinal powerhouse is actually the part we've been tossing in the trash all along? Let's dive in and find out. You know, to really get the power of the pomegranate, we have to look way back. This isn't some new health fad you'd see on social media. It's an ancient plant, originally from the areas we now know as Iran and Afghanistan. For thousands of years, people have been growing it and, well, revering it, not just for its incredible taste, but for its medicinal properties.
And here's the thing. While we usually only focus on the fruit, traditional medicine sees the whole picture. I mean, every single part of this plant has a job to do, from the vibrant flowers all the way down to the roots. You could almost say the entire plant is a pharmacy.
Okay, so let's start with what we all know and love. Those brilliant ruby red seeds, the arils. They're like these little edible jewels, aren't they? But beyond just being a delicious, tangy snack, they are absolutely packed with benefits that have been recognized for centuries.
They're a fantastic ally for our digestive system for sure. They can help with everything from indigestion to diarrhea, and traditionally they're even used to help bring down your body heat when you have a fever. On top of all that, nutritionally, they're a real powerhouse, just loaded with essential minerals like iron, calcium, and phosphorus. In fact, all this traditional wisdom can be boiled down to one super simple piece of advice. If you're dealing with anemia, or really if you just want to maintain that sense of vitality and youthfulness, the recommendation is to eat the seeds from just one pomegranate a day. It's that simple and apparently that effective.
All right, now it's time for the big reveal. Let's talk about the part of the pomegranate you probably throw away without even thinking about it, the peel. This, my friends, is the forgotten powerhouse, and you're about to find out why you should never, ever discard it again.
And this is where it all clicks into place. While we eat the seeds for things like digestion and to help build up our blood, the peel takes on a whole different set of problems. It's the go-to remedy for coughs and sore throats. So you've got this perfect complementary medicine from the exact same fruit. It's amazing.
And using the peel is surprisingly easy. For a sore throat or even mouth sores, you just boil it in water to make what's called a decoction. It's basically just a strong tea. Let it cool, and then you can gargle with it or use it as a mouth rinse. And for one of those nagging chronic coughs, the advice is even simpler. Just suck on a tiny piece of the dried peel.
And the power of the peel doesn't even stop there. In traditional texts, it's mentioned for even more serious conditions. A powder made from the peel, sometimes mixed with an herb called nag-gasar, was actually used to help stop bleeding, both from hemorrhoids and other internal issues. It's a truly potent natural remedy.
But wait, there's more. The benefits extend even further. Beyond just digestion and coughs, the pomegranate is celebrated as a major ally for one of our most vital organs, our heart. And this isn't just about one part of the fruit. It's about its effect on our entire circulatory system.
The key word here is circulation. Pomegranate juice is famous for improving blood flow. By helping to clear out blockages that can build up in our blood vessels, it can take a huge amount of strain off the heart, basically strengthening the whole cardiovascular system from the inside out.
And you can actually create a traditional heart-healthy elixir right at home. You just start with some fresh pomegranate juice, then you add a little pinch of saffron and some aromatic cardamom. To finish it off, you mix in a bit of red jaggery to sweeten it. Drinking just a small amount of this every day is the traditional way to give your heart health a real boost.
Okay, so we've covered the seeds, the peel, the heart. Now, how do we actually put all this ancient wisdom into practice? Let's wrap this up with a few key tips to make sure you're getting the absolute most out of this magical fruit. Now, this is a really critical piece of advice. The moment you peel that pomegranate, a clock starts ticking. For the maximum nutritional value and frankly the best taste, you need to eat those seeds right away. The longer they're just sitting out exposed to the air, the more their nutrient levels start to decline. So what do you do when pomegranates aren't in season? Well, traditional medicine has a solution for that too. There are preparations like dadi mavaleha, which is basically a type of medicinal pomegranate jam or preserve that lets you tap into these benefits all year long. So in the end, the pomegranate really shows us that it's not just a fruit.
It's a whole pharmacy hiding in plain sight. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other natural secrets are we overlooking every single day? Thanks for joining this explainer.